Wrestling fans, this is Danielle, and you are watching On the Mat. Tonight, you will be seeing matches from Brew City Wrestling in Milwaukee, WWA Wrestling from LaSalle, and tonight's main event from AAW from the Berwyn's Eagles Club. And now, our host for tonight, the Gruesome's very own Ritchard T. The drunk uncle of independent wrestling, Billy Whack, and last but not least, the voice of experience, Trevor Blanchard.
Hey, there he is, champ. There you are, champ. How you doing, champ?
What's up, man?
Good to see you. All right.
We've had some weeks off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. A little respite from each other.
Oh, good.
What's the good word, Billy Whack?
Well, tonight, I'm reading Total Television.
Ooh, I love it.
It's one of those books I picked up at the thrift shop. And literally, there's like over 1,200 pages on every TV show ever made. Right now, I'm reading about The Ropers.
The Ropers?
Remember The Ropers, the spin-off of Three's Company?
Oh, Mr.
The Ropers
Roper.
ran from, get this, get ready, March 13th, 1979.
Ooh, 70s.
To April 17th, 1979. Way to go, The Ropers.
Yeah, that's not exactly a long run.
Oh, no.
Kind of cool show. I like Mrs. Roper's hair.
Yeah.
She did good wig. I forget that actress's name, but she was kind of hot.
In a
No
no way sort of way, yeah, I suppose.
No, I forget her name. Anyways, fans, welcome to On the Mat, your source for independent wrestling, everything, news and everything.
Yeah,
real quick, we got Brew City Wrestling, as Danielle had mentioned, Skullkrusher versus former WWF and WWE superstar Tatanka.
Yeah, he was back on SmackDown.
Tatanka?
Yeah.
Remember when IRS took his stupid feathers away?
Ouch.
Because of some tax thing?
Yeah, taxing Native Americans' feathers. That's low down. How low can you go?
And then also from WWA in LaSalle, October 14th of 07, a three-way is it Harrington or Hamilton? Hamilton versus Roach and Rion Skills.
Rion Skills. He's got some serious skills.
I bet he's got the skills that pay the payments.
Oh, I was going to hit him in the back of the head.
You got Alice Cooper meat on there.
And then AAW from the Berwyn's Eagles Club from September 29th of this year. You got Danny Daniels taking on Eric Cameron.
Eric Cameron, the anarchist. The anarchist.
Yeah, what is that? Doesn't that look like Cannon?
No, it's Eric Cannon.
Hearing some of these names for the first time.
Yeah, and that's going to be a good one. No, that's a hot match.
Look at the... What is that?
That's Nicholas H. is writing, and
Chicken
don't blame
scratch.
him.
He
brought us to the dance.
Yeah,
did he not?
no.
Right? Am I right?
Break. That's
I don't
Nicholas
blame
H.
Trevor. It's all Nicholas H. and his poor grammatical skills.
Oh, man, you guys are
check it out.
Tough audience.
Yeah.
Billy
I'm
Whack.
so excited. I haven't even opened this yet. I picked up SmackDown vs. Raw 2008, and if you buy it at GameStop like I did, you get an exclusive code for a Kelly outfit. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means.
Can you put it on The Undertaker?
Like you can take it off.
You can put on any of the superstars on the game?
I guess. A little
Tatanka gets the Kelly outfit?
up, down,
I really want to see
left, right, BA star, Kelly. And then
you're kind of hot.
I can't wait. I'm going to go home and play it.
Yeah.
I'm going to be CM Punk, and I'm going to get all drunk and play as CM Punk.
Hey, wait. He's drug-free and no tips the bottle.
Sure. That's why it's going to be very ironic that I get all drunk and play as CM Punk. CM drunk.
CM drunk. I love it. Oh, my God.
Hey, what's going on? Our pre-production meeting, we heard...
I'm probably going to get some McDonald's or something on the way. McRib is out. I've had 8 so far.
No, you
got to dig deeper than that, Billy Whack.
Remember hearing about what happened with Nicholas H?
What happened with Nicholas H?
Oh
my God.
Well, maybe not so much Nicholas H.
Nicholas H pulls over to a rest stop, right?
Oh!
No, is that not the... That's not
This is the one about 154 restrooms. He saw the sign that says clean restrooms, 154 miles, and by the time he got to Pasadena, he cleaned 154 restrooms?
Yep.
No. Wrong story.
No. It's the one where his doctor called him, and his doctor said, I got some good news and I got some bad news. And he said, well, geez, give me the good news first. And the doctor said, well, you know, Nick, you've got 24 hours to live. And Nick said, well, Jesus, give me the bad news. And the doctor said, I've been trying to reach you since yesterday.
I love it. Billy Whack knows how to throw down. That was pretty good.
Wow.
All right, anyway, yeah, we are your source for independent wrestling and all that.
Just this past weekend, guys, I saw a really cool show. I went out to the Hammond Civic Center, saw Lucha Libre and the NWA, and guess what? Jason Dukes now holds a really big, what I call upset win over Eugene, formerly of WWE. Sean X-Pac Waltman was also on the show, not to mention they had Super Parka with the Psychosis guy taking on La Parka and Blue Demon Jr., and what a headline main event it was, Lucha Libre, just this past week. I got to give a big thumbs up to that show, promoted by Omar Farag from out of Gary, Indiana. Great stuff, and I hope they come back. About 400 or 500 were there. Was a really, really good time.
Good.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mike Gratchner there.
400 or 500 in attendance?
Yeah, it was a little sparse.
That's like 600 more than most indie festivals.
But I'll tell you, it was a hot crowd, and that was the beauty of it. It was way straight up hot. They were into it. And go ahead, sir.
No. We're getting wrap up. Let's go to that Brew City. Skullkrusher versus...
Skullkrusher was there.
Tatanka. Let's go to that match.
So did Jason Dukes. He beat Eugene. I couldn't believe it. Here we go. There's that big old Skullkrusher in there with Tatanka. Now, these two men are formidable.
Wow, Tatanka. Who'd have ever thought that you'd be, well, here right now, on the mat.
Can we get a little volume? But, wow, look at this.
It's like Atari wrestling.
Yeah. Well, that's the age of digitality or whatever they might call it. Yeah, it's a digital age. They always did. Never does that on VHS, you know, so you don't break up little square boxes. But nonetheless, there they go.
Well, this is the state-of-the-art stuff here.
Brew City. Well, I'll tell you, Tatanka, with a ceiling that low, Tatanka might have some hard time doing some of his high-risk maneuvers if he, still goes to the well and does.
Yeah, he goes to the top rope.
Does he?
Yeah, I believe so. You have one big dude, too. And very nice. I've met him backstage one time, and I thought he was a real friendly guy. Whoa, look at this. Those two masses meet in the middle of the ring. This is why Nikki Sixx doesn't like us calling the match. But anyhow, we stop off along the way and have a little independent fun. But hey, it's on the mat. We're going to do what we're going to do.
Isn't Nikki Sixx in Motley Crue?
Yeah, no, there's another one. Really? There's Sicky Nicks, who makes adult films.
Oh, but wait.
Yeah, he did a spin-off of Edward Scissorhands.
Kicked by Tatanka on the Skullkrusher.
I'm not even going to tell you what kind of hands that Edward Scissorhands.
But wait. So there's a guy in Motley Crue named Nikki Sixx, and then there's a guy on the independent wrestling scene named Nikki Sixx.
Yeah, I believe there is.
Who has a problem with what? With the way we do commentary?
Yeah, something like that.
Big shoulder.
Okay, you know what?
Need a guy going down.
I'm going to change my name from Billy Whack to Bono. How's that? All right? Because I'm really cutting edge and creative and innovative.
Billy Whack.
No, Bono.
Scathing
Bono,
tongue of Billy
Bono.
Whack.
Thank you.
Point well
Big
taken.
shoulder by Skullkrusher knocking down Tatanka.
Yes, it was.
Is Tatanka sleeping?
I don't know, but it's
not moving.
He got
there he
knocked
goes.
pretty hard, evidently.
The Skullkrusher is young, he's hungry, he's big, he's angry, and, well, he's getting reversed.
Going for the knife edge chop.
Wow, this is
Clothesline.
like really weird looking.
Going for a body slam.
But saw Keith Walker work that NWA show this weekend as well.
Big body slam. A second one.
Here we
By
go.
Tatanka hitting the ropes.
Man, just
Another
smacks him right
karate
down.
chop to the head of Skullkrusher, and he goes down. A little production meeting there.
Oh, okay.
Chris
But,
Hedford.
During the show.
And thank you very much, Chris Hedford,
Chris,
for all you
Chris
do.
Hedford, for all you do. Yes,
Thank
we
you
don't just
very
say it on the 300 show. You're a good guy.
I'm pulling for you, Chris, to get the SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 tonight.
Kelly.
Get out here. Yeah.
He's working
Look
on
for
the
the Kelly.
girlfriend, Billy, okay?
Got a girlfriend yet, kid?
Hey, look, let me tell you firsthand, Chris, that you get a lot of video games and chicks are just all over you. It's true. They love it. They love being neglected while you play video games. It's great. It's great, girls.
It's good. He's right. It's good to act disinterested. That's the best way to get him.
Skullkrusher climbing back onto the ring apron. Referee counting. Who's that referee? Do we know? It looks like Andy Long.
Is it?
I don't know. There's no bottle of Jack hanging out the back of his pocket.
Whoa,
Tatanka!
What a punch on the outside.
With a mighty punch.
Coming in hard way.
Channeling all of the Indian ancestors for that punch.
Drops an elbow.
He's going to do the hey, how are you stomp. Hey, how are you? Hey, how
Another
are you?
elbow.
Hey, how are you stomp. Sorry. Look at this.
Leg
Bam.
drop.
Wow.
With authority. That's one big dude laying down
Punch
that
the leg.
leg.
Should be the end of Skullkrusher, right? Whoa!
2 count. Skullkrusher able to kick out.
Kick out of that leg drop. Skullkrusher apparently then could beat Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
Quite possibly.
it could happen.
Quite possibly. Nicolas H coming out here. Checking on things.
A quick disclaimer again to all the
Big chop by
to the
Tatanka.
critics of On the Mat. We don't normally do a general commentary on the matches. We talk. We talk about whatever's going on, and we talk about the match or the company. But otherwise, it's not like an A-B commentary that we do. It's our style.
And we try and be topical.
We try to be, even though these shows air.
And have a little fun along the way, because after all, it is called entertainment.
Yep. Yes.
At least sports entertainment.
Some people need to learn that. Or wrestling.
It ain't sports entertainment, it's wrestling. Hold on.
Yep.
Now, don't overdo it.
Yeah.
So,
Anyways, back to the match here. Looks like Skullkrusher giving a little bit of lip to the referee. Looks like he was choking Tatanka.
Wax.
Boom! Look at that.
a little bit of lip to the referee. That's just reminded me of the Monkees.
Oh,
A little bit of you, a little bit of me. A little bit
Well,
of
don't
lip.
go off too-
A little bit of lip to the referee.
Don't go off too far on that, because we don't want to get any more emails.
We could be foreshadowing our upcoming guest.
Please,
which,
send
from
all
what
your
I understand,
emails
we
and
might,
comments.
The guest we didn't think we were going to have is in studio. We
Yes.
might just have him, which is kind of cool.
A little late.
Didn't expect it.
Must have
but,
got lost. Oh, big chop by Tatanka. Second one. Got Skullkrusher in the corner. Shoots him off into the corner. Big boom right in the jaw. Be eating applesauce for the next few days.
That's for sure.
Big clothesline.
These two big bulls going at it in the middle of the ring.
Applesauce and oatmeal for the whole week.
Again.
1, 2.
Send all your comments, queries, and questions, and whatever else you have to lunaticwrestling@hotmail.com. If you've got a problem with the show, or any one of us,
Thank you.
I'll jump on the grenade.
There you go.
Send it to me.
Thanks.
That's right. Or leave me a message at www.thegruesomes.com. In about 6 months, I just might get it. Write you back some snail mail.
Print material's better, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And Skullkrusher's got a
Looks like a nerve.
carotid artery nerve hold on the neck, on a carotid artery.
This is not a femoral artery. You know what
I don't think he has one, does he?
Who?
An ephemeral.
Isn't that the...
Oh, well. Billy Whack.
I'd like to see somebody put a sleeper hold on somebody's waist. Then you would get that.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that could really cut off the circulation
That would
of
be
lots
good.
of things.
Yeah.
Moving right along.
Your manhood.
Surely, okay, Trevor, still overstating the obvious. Back to the match. Back to the match. There we go.
Oh,
Them clubbing blows.
Skullkrusher.
How is
back to the
Tatanka
carotid
gonna get
artery.
us?
He's really punishing him. He really is. Tatanka, I don't think he knew what he was in for, coming to Brew City and coming to square up with the Skullkrusher. Right there at Brew City, Milwaukee's finest. And as far as I know, that's like the main promotion left in Milwaukee. There might be a few others, but since Carmine disbanded, right?
Great Lakes Championship Wrestling is also running up there, and they will be at the Ramada Hotel and Convention Center on December 8th.
December 7th.
December 7th.
Sorry about
Nicholas
that.
H.
Blizzard Brawl up there.
Blizzard Brawl is always a ball.
Yeah, you've never been up there, huh?
No, I never have. I've been to Milwaukee, just never to a wrestling event.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But that's a good town for wrestling, right? Sure.
That in Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Where anything
my
goes
God.
in Oshkosh.
Yeah.
Out.
Hey, Nicholas H.
There's a poltergeist in here tonight. E.T. phone home.
Oh, there's Tatanka hitting the ropes, but then gets an elbow for his trouble.
Tatanka in the fight of his life here. What's going on?
Yes, he is. Brew City. And now, what's this building they work at? Is anybody know?
It's a bowling alley. Banquet hall of a bowling alley.
Kinda
I actually
cool.
wrestled there. Years ago when the Hangman was running.
Have you ever bowled there?
No, but I remember me and Frankie DeFalco, the Thumper, picked up a couple chicks there.
The Thumper.
Is that Frankie DeFalco? Is he the one that's got the book coming out, or is that somebody else?
No, I
Some
don't
other
know.
guy from out here is writing a book. It's the guy that was
He lives up in Milwaukee.
Do you mean P.L. Myers?
No, there's another guy besides P.L. Myers writing a book.
There goes Tatanka. He moved out of the way. Skullkrusher was going after him, hits him in the stomach. Big chop by Tatanka.
He's on Main Street. Tatanka's taking him apart. Smacks him with that chop.
Somebody threw this.
Well, they'll throw anything into a
Kitchen
match in
sink.
pro wrestling. That's what it's all about.
Oh,
Trevor.
big clothesline there by Tatanka. The big chop. Shades of the late, great Wahoo McDaniel. Another chop to the top of the head. Shoots him off.
Oh, whoa!
About took him out of his boots, did Tatanka.
Tatanka, he needs to call upon the powers of his ancestors and gambling and all that.
Gambling.
Stuff.
They do a lot of bingo, too, Native Americans.
Do they?
Yeah, that's the new one,
Yeah.
bingo. Yeah, Potawatomi.
G8. Tatanka.
Oh!
Yeah, that somehow just doesn't, it
Fall away
just doesn't
slam,
smack
or
of
not
an
fall away.
exciting gambling casino.
Wait a minute, who's this up on the ring
Wait a minute.
apron?
I can't see Joe Pesci.
Hardcore Craig and Steve Stone.
Hardcore Craig! Steve Stone intervening in this. What the heck is going on? Why are they there?
What is Tatanka going to do about it?
Well, taking out Steve
Stone just hit the floor.
Hardcore, man, they got the matching tights. You can't tell them.
Oh, no! Steve Stone dropped the tack on his neck on the top rope. Oh, there's Ricky.
No.
The Skullkrusher. 1, 2, 3 with a spear. That's an upset.
What a sham is what it is.
Tatanka loses to Skullkrusher.
It's a scam and a sham, and I'll tell you, it was pretty smart on their part, but nonetheless, wow.
Well, hey, look at who finally showed up. The dean of referee and Steve Cain.
Hey, Steve.
Welcome to the studio.
How are you?
Hey, good to have you here.
Pay attention or pay the price, says the dean.
You got it. You got it.
The Dean of Wrestling Referees. Steve, I met you back at Windy City back in the day. I asked this of everybody because I like to know, especially somebody like you with years in the business. What made you start? What made you want to be in pro wrestling? What got you there?
Okay, long story short. Come home from
we have
church,
45 minutes.
12 years old, turn on a little black and white TV looking for something to watch. Happened upon this flashing title, said Championship Wrestling. Dick the Bruiser and the Crusher. Back in the day, the old WWA, Tyndall Armory in Indianapolis. Never seen anything like it. I was hooked.
Wow.
Who were they wrestling? Do you remember?
Oh,
and how old were you?
I was 12 years old at the time.
What town were you in?
I was living in Oswego.
And you got the AWA or WWA.
Right. Yeah. Good old Channel 26 back in the day when it was this little grainy UHF station that you couldn't get in unless you had the loop turned just right and all that stuff.
Have one hand out the window and the antenna, right?
Yeah, and the Reynolds wrap, sticking out about 8 different ways to Sunday, you know.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but you went through that kind of fanatical fan stage too, where you'd show up at a lot of events and made yourself known ringside. And that's kind of how you got your foot in the door.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This guy knows. I gave him such a hard time over the first 6 months before I actually got in.
Well, the first time I had, and I went back to the tape because it was a match against Gigolo Johnny Mercedes in Tinley Park at the Bremerton Mall.
Right.
Really? You remember
yes.
that? It was back
you were there, you say.
Yeah,
it was.
And Steve was actually there.
It was your first independent wrestling
He wasn't at, you weren't at ringside, but I remember on the tape you had a camera around your neck and you were taking pictures off from the distance.
Right.
You weren't up at ringside, and then a few months later, a year later, here you are, where you were at Sam's place, and Trevor's telling your story. Taking pictures.
Well, the interesting thing, Slag Valley Studios, where Windy City first started making its big TV taping. Mm-hmm. You right now have 2 of the 3 people that were involved in the very first match taped at Slag Valley Studios.
Wow, that's kind of cool.
Trevor Blanchard and myself.
Your shirt even matches the curtains.
You're right.
Yeah.
Maroon.
Actually, the kid that
Are you calling me a maroon?
No.
Bugs Bunny stuff. There we go. What a maroon.
Actually, the kid that I wrestled, he was a friend of Danny Dominion and Ace Steels. I forget his name.
Oh, yeah, the dark-haired kid. I can't remember. Of course, he kept getting creamed by Darkman later on.
Yeah. But yeah, it's Steve's been around for what seems forever, and
for Trevor to say that's something. That's really something.
Yeah, well, I've been around a little bit longer than him, but
we're pretty close in longevity. Close.
Tonight on deck, we have got a fantastic WWA 3-way match. We have got Chris Hamilton taking on Roach, taking on Rion Skills.
Rion Skills.
Rion Skills. Thanks for the spelling.
See,
guys in the back. Thanks for the correction.
Yeah, it's R-I-O-N.
It's not Rihanna Skills, right? He wasn't that
No. He wore the dress in L-O-W.
Oh, he did. Well, that's an interesting character trait. But Roach. Now, Roach, anybody know anything about Roach? I know Roach was a lead singer from some 80s, 90s rock and roll metal band. Roach.
I think Billy Wag knows something about roaches.
Are we talking about Papa Roach, maybe?
Yeah, let's hope so. I'm
not going to say.
Yeah, we don't want to get kicked off. Jumping.
He takes his Fifth Amendment rights very seriously at this point.
Sometimes I do.
Yeah, they're going to be wanting to blood test us when we walk in the door. Easy, guys. Oh, my goodness. But
wait a second. Did you say wellness policy?
Yeah. Sorry, On the Mat doesn't have a wellness.
Oh, Nicholas H. will attest to that. No wellness policy.
And alcohol.
For independent wrestling.
Go ahead, test me for alcohol.
That's right. However tainted we may be. No, we don't show up drunk. That's just a gag.
No, that's after the show.
There you go. Nothing wrong having a bash afterwards.
And Billy's buying.
Oh, hey, all right.
I hope they take like the Sears card. I'm broke.
Oh.
So, Steve, where are you working now? What's going on?
Okay, I'm working mainly out of 4 places. My primary is the VWAA, which is out of Lansing.
Right.
I've also been working with RGW, Real Good Wrestling. I
He was
work
here the other week.
Yeah.
right.
Stan.
Right.
The man.
Yes. And I work in Chicago with LOW, League of Wrestlers. Okay.
Real quick, one more.
And down in LaSalle area with WWA, Wicked Wrestling Alliance.
Well, with that, let's go to the match. WWA. Three-way. Chris Hamilton, Roach, and Rion Skills.
Rion Skills. There they go.
Oh, and look, there he is.
Yep. Oh, my gosh.
The dean of Chicago Wrestling Referees. Been doing it for quite some time. Now, that's going to be Roach in there with the little green mask, I'm taking it.
That is correct, yes. That's Roach, along with Chris Hamilton.
Chris Hamilton in there against Roach. And where's this emanating from, Steve?
This is emanating from the Flamenco Banquet Hall, which is in LaSalle, Illinois.
That's where RCW used to run.
LaSalle, doesn't Powell go there too, or no?
No.
LaSalle. What's it? Tell me what it's next to. Other communities I know next to it.
Peru, Utica.
Oh, you're talking out there. It's in Oklahoma.
Pretty darn close. About a couple more miles there.
The Bonneville Salt Flats right next to it.
Yeah, there you go.
You take 80 west.
Yeah.
Out just before 39 or right at 39?
39.
39 and 6 actually.
Interstate 39.
Right.
Go 80 west, young man.
Yes.
It's like take Ogden. You can get anywhere in Ogden.
Yeah. And speaking of Rion with hair, there he is with his Britney wig running around in the back there. You can just barely see him.
Wait a minute. Rion Skills has got a Britney Spears wig on?
Guy on the right, yeah.
He borrowed it off of somebody in the crowd there. Because this was the Devil's Night Halloween show, which had the main event Madman Pondo in there. And that was quite a match in and of itself there. I mean, light tubes, thumbtacks, and...
Who did Pondo face that night?
I was the referee for that.
Outside.
Who did he go against that night, Steve?
Let's see. He went against Mephisto.
That's right. That's what I heard.
And it was, like I say, quite a match. Here we go. Here's Rion Skills.
Rion Skills.
And some nice forearms to the back.
Right to the hamstring, forearm, kicking at the knee.
Yeah, Rion likes to go after the legs. That seems to be one of his main modus operandi, to use the Latin term there.
Perhaps taking a page from the book of Anderson, but he certainly isn't in his ring. Oh, finally the wig comes off. We get to see what this guy really looks like.
So, Steve Cain, the dean of independent pro wrestling.
Hey, that's our motto here at On the Mat.
We just got to pronounce it.
No problem.
Yeah, there you go.
We're going to take it. We just passed a note. It's the new On the Mat motto. On the front of the flight case for tonight. Sorry for the inside jokes. You'll get it when the camera comes back on.
And we're keeping this, by the way. Yeah. All right, Dean, in your illustrious career, how many matches would you say that you have presided over?
Oh my God, I can't even count that high.
Hundreds?
Probably
Hundreds. How many, roughly off the top of your head, how many titles do you think have changed hands under your watchful eye?
Again, scores
Well,
of them.
when you're sleeping on the mat or you're sleeping on the floor after you get knocked out, I mean.
And how many times has the action taken you out?
Again, scores. There have been more knockouts than, to use an old expression, Carter's got pills, probably.
Oh my God! Here we go.
Hey, this is what happens when you get a grizzled old vet in, to do this show with you guys. Now watch this move.
Whoa! Roach up and over
Beautiful
on
plancha.
Hamilton and Skills. Very nice. Now, Steve, why aren't you counting them?
Because basically this is a three-way dance, free for all, anything goes. And
I thought you might have been getting, some pointers, or Nicholas H might have been in your ear giving you some tips as far as.
He's waiting for that deciding
kinda,
1, 2, 3.
And here we go.
In the middle of the ring.
And he just gets out of it.
Come on.
Yeah, we'll touch base on it. We'll touch base on it.
Yeah.
We have to ignore the fact that Nicholas H is in the studio with us right now here.
Roach. Oh.
Whoa, look at that, man. Flew right through the air. Labeled him right in the corner. Now with those elbows down, now some kicks. Here we go, man. Oh, Roach.
Now who is the promoter of this company?
Okay, that is, well, actually, Melanie Storm is the president of WWA.
So it's a lady?
Yes.
Is she like young?
She is, well, compared to me, practically anybody is young.
Is she hot? Is she hot?
Well, hey,
I mean, we'll have
I think Nicholas has his own opinions there.
So like maybe I can hook up with her and then sweep her off her feet and then take over half of this company.
No, I don't think so. No? She's not too fond of a lot of these wrestlers, especially when you have to deal with Tristan Hayes.
Ooh, well, I don't wrestle.
Yeah, but still,
All right.
You dealt with Tristan Hayes back in the beginning, so you've automatically got 2 strikes against you, Billy. Sorry about that. Oh, and there we go with the nice double sledge, and down and up again. And boy, hey, Rhiannon's back in the picture there, off on the side.
Boy, how big is that guy that just threw Roach out?
Hamilton's a rather good-sized guy, as you can see. He's about probably a 265, 270, and he is solid.
I remember when he threw Roach from the closest corner to the far corner right there, and Roach just about fell apart after he hit the corner. And there's Skills in there, got the wig back on.
And he's got the chops going. And, okay, everybody, you're supposed to be count at the same time. 1, 2, 3, woo! Yeah, with the chops. Come on now.
Right. Oh, my God. Trevor in studio here has just, and we'll show you this when we come back. But
there might be a better one.
What do you got?
This is pretty good. It's a Windy City program, and quite frankly, there's a picture of Sandra D that.
And he's salivating.
I would like
really
to. I'd like to.
She's a high.
Come on.
Outside.
Of course, we've got.
Kicking him like a red-headed stepchild. Yes, he was. Rion Skills.
I wonder where that came from, redheaded stepchild. Like, why there was such anger.
Because Nick.
Oddball.
Look at Nick.
Yeah.
Like, you have a couple blonde kids, you have a couple black-haired kids, and then, this one comes out with the red hair. Where'd he come from? The milkman.
Oh, so let's
you beat that little redhead.
Right.
I think Tommy Wildfire Rich was the one who developed that one. I'm gonna beat you like a redhead stepchild.
Wow, I feel like he just walked into the room.
Well, no, knowing Tommy, he wouldn't walk in the room; he'd crawl in. But we won't go there.
I've heard that he's kind of like cleaned up his act.
Well, I hope.
That's what I've heard.
I hope he has, because Sonny Rogers has some incriminating pictures of him, and
really?
we wouldn't want to go there.
This is good stuff. I think Billy Whack does.
What?
It just sounds like you always like that incriminating stuff.
Oh, yeah,
the dirt.
If there's dirt, if there's trouble, I want to be there.
There you go. If you're looking for trouble, you came to Billy Whack's place.
That's right.
Yep.
Just look right on my face.
And Rion, for some reason, wanted me to give him a high five. I don't know why. I mean,
must remain impartial at all times.
That's just. Rion is a different type of wrestler. We'll just put it that way.
Yeah, a little Nick Patrick there, huh? Maybe greased your palm and back, Steve?
No. Nick Patrick. Well, I mean, I may have some motions that look like him, although I've developed a lot more of what I did from watching the original Dean, Connie Marker.
Oh yeah.
Which is where I took the name from, by the way. And here we go. And Hamilton, ooh, nice front atomic
Billy
drop
Whack
into the clothesline.
Billy Whack, you're supposed to ask, how did he get Steve Cain out of Connie Marker?
No, I'm actually, and you guys can't see this, by the time you see it, it'll be fixed, but we're looking at a monitor here that is all digitized and graphicized and all this, and it's really hard to, I'm getting hypnotized watching this match.
Yeah, kind of looks like where they do the subjects' faces on cops,
Yeah.
Oh, it's been video distorted like Ric Flair's belt.
Yes.
See, that's always a good gimmick. And we assure you it is a gimmick. Here we go. Whips him off. Both men.
Whoa, boom.
Big dude comes across. Wait a minute. Lifts him back up. Right into his face. He goes with both feet.
It was like a Liu Kang kick from Mortal Kombat. He just kind of Liu Kang.
Yeah, Liu Kang.
Somebody out there knows what I'm talking about.
Finish him.
There we go.
And those forearms.
Oh, big uppercut. Hits him right up in the chin. Whips him across.
And the clothesline.
I think so.
Oh, that's got to be Willie.
Hey, no, I should. You figure out which one's Nice.
And now here we go. The two tag team partners here fighting over who's going to get the pin.
Oh, these guys team there?
Yes, they do.
Okay. But they're not champions?
No.
They're not on the same page either. They were just arguing there.
The WWA tag champions are Willie the Bomb Richardson and Trauma.
Oh yeah, formidable.
Right,
Formidable.
and with Tristan Hayes as the current WWA champion and Chief Troublemaker, they are all known as the Urban Freebirds.
Yeah, they sure enough are too.
Oh yes, and you can always tell that when Hayes' music comes on, all 7.5 minutes of it.
Well, they let it all play out, huh?
Well, Hayes did his first time out. We didn't let him do it on this one, so quick 2 count, and you saw Roach pulling Skills off. They're still having a disagreement over who's going to get the pin on this match.
Yeah,
so,
they need to get
And
with
what's at stake here?
it was a #1 contendership for the WWA title.
Oh, I see.
We're getting a hand signal here from Chris Hedford.
No, he embarrassed him. There he goes, man. Open up a can of you know what.
He's not even on camera and he's embarrassed.
Roach gets chopped into the ropes. Roach is backed into the corner.
And there we go with the
Chest
knife
chopped
edges.
off.
Oh!
Look at this great camera angle on that one, right in the corner where he needed him to be. Roach in a world of pain. Here comes the big man. Boom! Right into the corner. Got him in a headlock now. Taking him for a walk. Oh, look at this, Trevor. Ouch. Snapped that arm right across the knee. You know that had to do its damage.
Oh, definitely. Absolutely.
He's wasting time by standing over him. He should pin him or something.
Look at this. Taking his time with him. Says, come on, get back up, Holmes. You got to get back in this thing. Here he goes. Out to the ropes he goes, almost like he's just on,
Punch drunk.
Yeah, punch drunk on rubber legs. You got that right.
Now he's pushing him.
Thank you very much. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Which, from what I've seen, isn't hard to do.
Steve? What are you telling him?
Okay, now at this point, I'm telling him, hey, you guys have got to, settle down. Let's just deal with the match. Take the personal stuff in the back later on afterwards. And meanwhile, Hamilton slips in there.
Interrupts it. Wait a minute. Here we go. Both men admonishing the referee or getting in there against Steve Cain. Steve Cain's trying to explain to him, no, that's the way it was.
And there we go. You got the 3 count, and you got the winner.
Wow.
Chris Hamilton.
Wow, right here tonight.
Okay.